Welcome to the Fundamentals of Biofeedback Technology. I'm Catherine Wilson. I'm a naturopath and I'm pending my master's in education. This is a class being developed for a university that I work with to teach students on the differences and the similarities between traditional and contemporary biofeedback. We use a university disclaimer to remind people to follow the rules and to make sure that they are not offering advice which is outside of their license. And we remind them that this is copywritten materials, and as a student they in fact should follow the copyright law. Traditional biofeedback has been around for many years, well over 30. In fact, it's going closer to 50 years now. It's been around for a long time. And the traditional form that most people know about, and you'll see this cursor here on the screen that's yellow, which helps to make it easier for you to find where I'm working at. These transducers were electrodes that were placed on the forehead. The transducers read the information to the person, or of a person, into the device and eventually to the computer screen, where the person was actually able to use their body, their mind, to try and control their emotions, blood pressure, concentrate on positive things, or the see, for instance, and try and relax themselves down. And by doing so, they were able to actually have a type of a biofeedback loop to see how they in fact were doing and to try and reduce stress. And biofeedback basically is that. It's looking at a way of reducing stress in an individual to help with pain and other types of problems. Now, like I said before, this is the traditional type of biofeedback. The device I'm going to be taking you into is more of a contemporary type, where it takes a lot less thought on the person's part and more is done unconsciously. Because this is in fact a newer type, it's been around for about 10 years now, and it's called a SCIO. The person that we're working with is wearing a headband and electrodes on the wrist and ankles, and the machine is able to do a type of balancing to help with their stress levels. So as we are looking at different things in the programming, we are looking at finding a way to help them to de-stress. And different things on here may have some very unusual names for it, but it basically comes down to we look at these stressors and try to help the person learn how to handle these everyday occurrences so that dis-ease is not happening in their lives, and hopefully in their process of learning this they would have less problems in the future with diseases or with medical illnesses. So there's a lot of different types of situations that this is used for. It's used in clinical settings, it's used in experiments now. We're trying to do more studies on this to do research and evaluations, both in traditional and in the contemporary types. As you see on this picture here, within the program, this is in fact a listing of the dermatomes, or if you want to think of the wedges between the body, and how that in fact is reading through the spine and with the spine, and information will be coming out on the sides to show this information to the technician who's running this machine. So it's a very small overview of a very complex device that can show many different modalities, and I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration, and I'd love to share more with you at another time. Thank you. Have a good day.